After a 2.5-year wait, Jessica Jones Season 2 finally arrived on Netflix. And yes, while it is a successful follow-up in a number of ways, it did have some issues. Yes, it suffers from a lack of Kilgrave or from any central antagonist, but its main problem is one that is all too familiar to anybody who's watched one of Marvel's Netflix shows before. It's too long. Without spoiling anything, there are no spoilers in this. The central story involves Jessica delving deeper into her own history and the IGH, and as such, she gets new demons to battle in the present, yada yada, you've probably seen it. A lot of it is admittedly very engaging neo-noir storytelling, but it starts very slowly and then sags again about 2/3 of the way through. That's because of its episode count, and we've said this so many times before. With the exception of The Defenders, and we'll get to that later on, every single season set in this universe has had a run of 13 episodes, and pretty much all of them haven't had enough story to fill it. The first seasons of Daredevil and Jessica Jones, which remain the high watermarks of the entire project, suffered from this the least, but still had to stretch things out a tad. Daredevil spun its wheels quite a lot before getting to its final payoff, and Jessica Jones was literally stuck in the house for a couple of episodes. Luke Cage attempted to fix this by giving us a jaw-dropping twist right in the middle of the season, but that came at the cost of its most exciting character in the show, as a result, never recovered. Iron Fist just plain sucked, I guess, but it might not have with a shorter runtime. More recently, The Punisher, which I absolutely loved, exploded into life in its last 4 episodes. Like, it would have made this incredible, intense, visceral, bloody mini-series, but it wasn't. It was 13 episodes, when about, I don't know, half of that would have sufficed. Daredevil Season 2 got bogged down in the whole Matt and Elektra thing. Jessica Jones has just spread a very small story, paper thin, over 13 episodes, and when all these are coming in at about 50 minutes long, it's not great. I know what you're going to say. The Defenders was only 8 episodes and that still kind of sucked. But Jessica Jones, Punisher, Daredevil, I guess maybe Iron Fist, all had a compelling narrative at the very heart of them. Whereas The Defenders was just wouldn't matter how far down you condensed it. Look, I get why they do 13 episodes a season. Netflix's greatest success stories have all been shows that have that many, and even before that, some of our golden age of TV classics like The Wire, Mad Men, they all have 13 episodes per season. It's just what works, allegedly. As the seasons have gone on, though, it's absolutely baffling why they won't reduce the number of episodes to, I don't know, say 10? I mean, after all, 10 is what Game of Thrones, the biggest, most successful genre show the world has ever seen, has, and you know, that's also a giant adaptation as well. Admittedly, all of Marvel's Netflix shows suffer from their own respective problems, and yes, there are all things they could be doing individually to address those, but just by cutting the number of episodes straight away, the writers can focus on producing a more cohesive, interesting, faster-paced story, which gets rid of all the bloat they're currently suffering from. I mean, ideally, the writers should be free to tell the story they want to tell over however many episodes that takes, not sitting down and going, right lads, we've got 13 episodes, how do we make the plot fill it? It's not just a Marvel problem, mind you. The term Netflix bloat has been bandied about with a lot of shows over the last few years. Orange is the New Black, House of Cards, 13 Reasons Why, that's another video entirely. The Marvel TV shows could truly be great, and admittedly the first seasons of Daredevil and Jessica Jones are, but they should not be the peak of the entire project. Things should have gotten better since then. I mean, admittedly, yes, as I've said, there are lots of other things they could be doing to fix that, but simply reducing the episode count seems like the most logical place to start. But never mind me, do you think the Marvel Netflix shows go on too long, or do you enjoy every last morsel you can get out of them? Shout it out in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's whatculture.com for all your content needs, or follow us on Twitter at whatculture. Until next time, my name is Adam Cleary, and I'll see you soon.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. Might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.